All right, guys. So, what a day, right? So now is 10 minutes after 10. I just now pull home into the yard and making this video. So, you know, um, today is a really good day for me to explain one thing, and that is how easy it is to actually get to your targeted goal. Meaning, okay, I woke up this morning at 5. I made my first upload at 5:30. I spoke with you guys. I went to work. I had a full day and I finished work at 5, right? After I was finished work, now, it's very rough for a few minutes, for like 2 or 3 minutes max, but it is. Because you gotta remember, I didn't born with this discipline to be gym and time and this and that and all the crazy shit, to be looking sexy and having muscles and six-pack and all this, right? Is a technique, it's a discipline that I had to develop. And that's why I'm here to teach you and to explain to you how easy it is to do it, right? So, I like to talk, right? So, as you continue to follow me, you're gonna realize I could have probably say something in one sentence, but instead, I probably talk about 2 days and then get to the point. There's a very good reason for it, why I would never ever change it. Is because this is the thing. Think about this. If you're sitting home right now watching this video and you're over 300 pounds, right? And what's the problem then? Because you could just go online and see a million different ways how to lose weight, right? So then do it. No, it's exactly. It's not like that. Nothing don't work like that. All right? The only thing that I know works like that right now is AI technology that will work on a task. You say do something and they will do it. That's not human beings. That's artificial intelligence. So that's incredible. But for me and you, trying to reach this goal, is some things we gotta do. So the first thing you gotta do is understand, all right, for me, I used to be so lazy, so not wanting to go to the gym, that those 3 minutes that I have after I finish work, when I leave in, that makes me feel kind of, it makes me kind of go back, way back, when I used to procrastinate about it, and should I take a little skip today, and all this bullshit your mind is play with you, right? And for them 3 minutes now is a real powerful thing for me, because listen, I used to fight it, but these 3 minutes now, oh my God, when I over them 3 minutes and I leave work and then I touch down at the gym, oh man, it's on. It's on, because I'm already there now. What are we gonna do? All right. So yeah, so the thing about it, you is not me, right? So you probably have something different going on. You probably don't have that 3 minutes. You probably have 24 hours of pure crazy shit going on, right? Oh, you can't go. Probably you're thinking you're too fat to go in the gym. Somebody might laugh at you. If you don't give a rat's ass about what anybody think about you, probably you're just, like I say, you're unmotivated. You don't know where to start. You don't know when to start, right? So I tell you something. As much as I'm talking so much, right? I'm gonna make a good deal with you guys, right? So yesterday this channel was launched, right? And I just want to say, for how much I was, okay, so I think I created this channel, like, I don't want to lie, I can't remember what time, but it was sometime like around lunchtime, maybe. I think I posted my first video, right? So within then to now, I mean, the whole point of this channel, right? This is not a bodybuilding channel. I couldn't put you on a stage, right? What I could do, I'm gonna summarize it. If you're watching this video right now and you're trying to figure out, hey, should I watch this video? I'm gonna tell you, it's a targeted audience. If you're overweight, right, period, and you want to lose weight, I can help you with that, for sure. I did it, and the thing with me, I did it twice, because I'm gonna tell you, I lose weight, right, in the, and this, I confused it here. Okay, listen, I grew up smally, all right, and when I was like 11, 12, right, I started to put on weight and I get chubby, all right? So from 11, 12, I started to get chubby, and I said, cute, man. The girls find a teddy bear, this, that, the other. Good vibes, man. It's not killing me. I get to eat everything. So, 13, 14, putting on that weight, I would say, man, my dad, my neighbor Darren, my brother Anil, well, my cousin Sean in between, right? Three of us, we started the gym. Well, obviously, my dad and Darren, they were the two older ones, right? So they take my ass to the gym to lose weight, right? And within them teenage years, all the way up to 20, I was in and out of the gym, but I never really get slim. I was always kind of like chubby, fat, right? So I would say, yeah, not really slim. And up to like I say, when I was 20 years old, I lose my brother Anil in a car accident, right? That was that's a different story for a different time, but it was part of the fitness journey, because essentially when that happened, I put on more weight, right? Like, I started to swell, man. Every day I think I'm up, and I exaggerating. Every day I think I probably put on 5 pounds, because I was drinking alcohol, eating shit, meaning fast food, KFC, pizza, anything besides home cooked food, no gym, and the alcohol. Oh, let me tell you, if you're doing that right now, stop that shit. Because, if I was still doing that, I wouldn't be here making this video right now. And I definitely wouldn't be looking like how I'm looking right now, because I reach up to 345 pounds, all right? Now, this is not something I'm exaggerating about. It's not something that I'm lying about. And it's not something that I can't prove, right? I can tell you. You could ask my family. You could ask anybody who know me. My name was Nex. Because you see my neck from here to here. I feel the pictures that I have don't prove no justice. Because, I'm a whole coming up soon. I'm going to do a podcast. And I definitely have to invite somebody from my family, because they witnessed me get obese to the point where, like I say, my name was Nex. So yeah, so my neck from here to here was joined on. Within that time, when I reached to that weight, we made a vacation, right? A family vacation. I went on a cruise. You could imagine, I went And because I reached so overweight, yeah, I enjoy myself to somebody who at that size could enjoy themselves. And it was no life, because I'm going to tell you something. I was in the nicest places, top of the line vacation, right? So nice hotels, nice places to go and sightsee. But I couldn't make more than a couple. Like if I went out for 2 hours, I had to sit down and go back in the ship, or if I was in a hotel, wherever, and go sleep and rest. And you know, I thought that was just how you would start to get after a while. Some people just get tired and this and that and the other, right? And you know, that shit was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy and intense, right? So within that time, right? When I was at that 345 pounds, man, oh my God, 345 is a number I'll never forget, because I reached that weight in pounds, yeah? In pounds, you know? They're not joking, you know? Anyhow, so I don't know what, in fact, I do know, because my dad used to look at me and he used to be like, man, you're too big, man. Like, you know, you'll kill yourself for this, that, you know. Caribbean parents, mouth and no cover. I'm going to tell you that one time. He tell me all kind of thing. Right? So, you know, with him telling me that, and then I know it was coming from a place I love and a place of recovery, whatnot and thing, right? And then I also had, you know, all my family and people who know me and thing. Everybody always telling me something, man. It's to piss me off too. I should be like, I don't mind the business. Everybody see me, we are going with that size. Good boy, you're big. How you get close to it? See where the hell it, right? But it at a point, I don't even know. But I went back in the gym. And I started to pump and grind and grind and grind. And let me see, probably it take me about a year and a half, right? And I come down from that 345 to 200 pounds flat, right? And you know, I couldn't cross it. And that was my weight, right? Now, bear in mind, it had other things going on in my life, but I don't want to really sidetrack the story so much, because the thing about it is that it had a lot of other things going on in my life. But I just trying to show you the journey about weight loss, and weight gaining, right? So I lose that weight after, right? It took me about a year and a half, right, roughly. And I didn't know how I get the motivation, but I went to the gym and just, you know, I didn't had the knowledge. So what I was doing, every day I was just going in the gym and I was doing cardio. I would meet up with people. I would look for the people in the gym who was looking fit, and I'll go start talking with them and asking them this and that. So I do a lot of shit too, because some people give me bad advice. So my fitness was real up and down, right? Real up and down. And it forced me to you know, further my education on it. Study how the body does work. Study how the body does react, right? And one thing I can tell you, it's not written down in a book. It's not straightforward on the internet. It's not a fixed thing. It's like life. See how life not fixed, tomorrow not fixed, but it generally kind of, you know, it go be morning and, you know, you go to work, but you don't know exactly that's how the body does work. It's sounding crazy. So why come in to tell you now, and like I say, the targeted audience, whoever overweight, right, is that after I lose all that weight, right, I keep that weight off all the way up to 2021, right? And in 2021, right, my job was a little bit, it was a little bit much, like plenty hours and thing. And, like I say, I had other stuff going on. So what I do, and I'll be straight up, and it's something that I don't regret, but it's something I learned from. I neglected my body. I neglected the gym. I neglected diet, everything, right? And I put back on all the weight. I tell you, I put back on all the weight. And it was right as COVID hit with all this weight on me. And now, well, almost everybody, not everybody, but almost everybody, I was doing flooring at the time, installing floors. So I didn't have constant work anymore. A lot of the buildings that I had to go to, they didn't want anybody coming. So now I get back fat. I'm not working as much, so I gain more fat. I ain't had time to go in the gym. I kind of forget everything. I just say la. And you would think after you do such a big transformation that you could never get back like that, right? You would think that is how important it is that you watch this video and learn from it, and don't be too cocky. And I'm talking to myself too. Like, I could lose this as well. All right, I wouldn't lie. I love my physique, and I do everything to keep it. But more important, it works together with your health as well, because it's not just looking good. I wake up this morning 5 o'clock. Now it's 10:30. I'm gonna catch a couple hours, and I back out at it tomorrow again. I should interview my boss. I'm one of the hardest working guys in the factory. Not that I'm pretending to. That is my style. As a drive man. Let's go. Right? But the point about it is that fitness, health, losing weight, if you're not there yet, you gotta be there. And you need somebody to put you there or find yourself there. If you know you're not capable of it yourself, start going to people who know about it. And don't just go on the internet and find somebody. All right, I'm on the internet, you find me, right? I'm gonna back up what I tell you, man. Don't just go to somebody. It come like, okay, let me explain it a little clearly. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago. I have a kind of accent, right? I'm sure a lot of people who watching this video know of Trinidad and Tobago. So you can understand. I speak in English, but some of the words are a little bit, sketchy. You gotta listen good sometimes when I'm talking, right? But yeah, when you're looking for somebody, a trainer, look at how they look. I didn't say look if they're pretty or they're ugly or this or their head big or their eyes, Look at the physique that they carry. Not saying that if you don't have a physique, you don't know what you're talking about. But you don't prefer to learn something from somebody who could represent, hey, this is what I look like. And this is what happened when you, to me, that's what I did. When I was coming up, I went to the people who look good, I was kind of like studying them too, watching their style, see how they eating. And you could tell, I remember I tell you I get bad advice. It had this one person that I used to real take advice from. Bad advice, nearly kill me. But this dude was big and jacked, man. Strong, powerful man, right? Had plenty girls, this and that. Somebody I look up to, right? I was like, shit, man, I want to be like this guy, eh? But on the weekends, see him eating a bunch of shit, and I tell myself, hey, people had cheat meals. Then during the week, this and that, right? And now I was like, man, but this dude looking really good, but he not really, and not seeing the lifestyle promoting it, but yet he had the results, right? And then on top of it now, you know, like I say, like I now tell you, right? Look for somebody who looking good and take advice. So it don't always be like that, because when now I try to follow his style, it didn't work out. Because, you know, in this fitness world we live in now, before I say this, I'm not judging anybody, and I'm not saying anything about anybody in any negative way. I am talking to you who want to lose weight, just to guide you, because I have my responsibility to say this, what I'm going to say. There's a lot of enhancement and a lot of drugs, and legal drugs as well. You can go in the pharmacy and you could take stuff, and then there's, even in the legal drugs section, they will show you all the different things that could happen to you, all the different side effects that could happen to you. But it's promoted to lose weight, right? So this guy, he was a lot into pharmaceuticals and using other stuff to give him this physique. And I was kind of like thinking this is how you do stuff and thing, right? It didn't work out good for me, right? It didn't work out good for me. Thankfully, I didn't stay there, right? Let me just put it that way. I didn't stay there, right? And that's why I had the experience, man, to come out here and tell you guys a little bit. Well, this is not a little bit. There's a whole lot of shit I'm saying. But out of this whole lot of shit I'm saying, you're gonna get the key points, and they're gonna help you, right? And you're gonna see why I just ramble so much as time go by, right? But to close it off, right? The part of losing weight is to try to get the right people. You can never always find the 100% of right people, right? You gotta go run on anybody. Just observe in a gym, trainers, online. Take a little bit from everywhere, right? Use your intuition. You know, believe in yourself, right? So when it is you're looking for all this information, a big advice I would tell you, don't feel desperate. Because I'm right here as a former fat man who's not anymore. I'm telling you, it's not that there is hope for you. You definitely can lose your weight. Two things. It takes some time, discipline, and a structured plan, right? So if for any reason anybody feeling a little bit overwhelmed about the weight can't come off or anything, go to sleep tonight being assured that A.v.I Fitness, the boss man himself, T, not T, see, there's a little nervousness to the camera. Me new. Give me a little, right? A little blind. I mean, take it easy on me, right? The first couple of videos, you know, we're gonna make a little mistakes, right? But yeah, if you're feeling like that tonight, don't feel like that. I'm here. I'm gonna help you guys. And with that being said, it's time. Drink some protein. I'm gonna eat, honestly, now. I'm gonna have a little piece of steak like this, probably 4 ounces and 2 eggs. We will get into nutrition the next day, because you know what? Now it's 10:34, and yeah, my mouth tired too. So everybody, thank you so much for the response that I get in for such short space of time. Keep locked on. I promise you guys, I'm gonna make a difference in the sensor. I'm gonna bring it to you guys raw, honest, like you never seen before. Nothing with me is script or anything. So just know everything that you gain is from this brain, this computer, this AI. Well, I can't say AI because it's artificial. In real. Alright, I should have just shut up just now. Good night, people. Love you. A.v.I Fitness is out. Ciao.